today, we are 72 days away from the opening of the ballot for the 2019 general election, and in less than 72 hours, the 30 days time limit allowed by law for President Buhari to assent to the Electoral Amendment Bill will elapse. We have credible intelligence that the design of the grand plot to delay the 2019 general election has been completed and the implementation has accordingly commenced. It is more worrisome that the government towing this path of dishonor is a government that won an election where the people were allowed to cast their vote freely and their votes were allowed to count. It is now about 28 days since the National Assembly forwarded to the President, and for the fourth time, necessary amendment to our Electoral Act. The President has not signed the amendment. We are also sad to say this to you, that there is intelligence that the President has agreed with his kitchen cabinet not to sign the amendment into law. We have been informed that after several undue delays, the President is set to communicate to the National Assembly anytime from today that he will not be able to sign the amendment due to the existence of Article 2 of the ECOWAS Protocol on Democracy and Good Governance, which prohibits countries from making Electoral Act amendments less than 6 months to election or less there is consent of the political parties. How convenient for President Buhari, who has severally disregarded and disobeyed the ECOWAS courts, to suddenly begin to obey ECOWAS protocol and not sign an amendment first sent to him in February 2018. This is the completion of a process completely done by the National Assembly within the constitutionally allowed timeline and the ECOWAS protocol. This amendment that the President has refused to sign yet was done within time. The political parties were all carried along and their input sought. Hence, the ECOWAS protocol cannot avail him. A president who has severally martyred what he supposedly suffered from rigged election and how an improved electoral process benefited him in 2015 is now the greatest antagonist to free and fair election. The foundation to free and fair elections is strong institutions and credible laws, both of which the President has ensured we do not have. Gentlemen of the press, it is disheartening that our President is in Poland frolicking. That is what it is. He visited the Buchana, a memorial and museum center in Poland, which includes Nazi concentration camps, a place devoted to the memory of victims who died during the World War II. This President has not visited any military burial ground in Nigeria in honor of our slain soldiers since he came to power. Neither has he attended any of their burial ceremony. This President has not visited the Kaduna mass grave, where peaceful Shiite protesters were massacred and buried. There is no difference between the Jewish victim of the Nazi invasion of Poland and the Shiite buried in Kaduna mass grave. How hypocritical is it to visit such sites in Poland in an attempt to mellow the global media backlash he suffered and ignore all the local memorial sites at home? Why would you not ordinarily believe that it is not the real Buhari, but one Jubilee that is in the villa? However, we are aligning ourselves with the views that the rumor that is being fueled by the gross incompetence and lack of capacity exhibited by the President, which is in clear contrast with the Buhari with character whom Nigeria voted in 2015. Many Nigerians do not believe that the Buhari they knew in 2015, who declared that he belonged to everyone and belonged to no one, is the same person dividing Nigeria along ethnic and religious line, 95% over 5%. However, all credible intelligence have revealed that after a damage control meeting held in Abuja, key leaders of the ruling party, including Abubakar Malami, Rotimi Amechi, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, Governor Yahaya Bello, Ahmed Lawan, Adams Oshimole, Governor Ahmed El-Rufai, Governor Omar Ganduje, and the head of a security agency have concluded and also have informed the President that the amendment should not be signed. The amendment, if signed into law, makes the use of the card reader statutory and the only instrument of accreditation, thereby permanently doing away with the incident forms. The amendment takes care of the issue of exclusion of political parties from election. The amendment also makes the back-end result of the card reader an evidential tool that can be called upon for nullifying an election where certain levels of infraction currently allowed in our election are perpetrated. If the amendment is not signed into law, there is fear by Nigerians that the election will end up the most violent election in our recent history, as victory will be for only those who shoot themselves through the ballot, as the hand of the Supreme Court will be tied for nullifying the election because of the non-statutory backing of the card reader, as have been heard in some 2015 election cases decided by the Supreme Court.